welcome to another thought for the day at the start of a new week. I hope that you had a good weekend and that you were able to connect in with services yesterday. If not, then they're on the church website, so you can stream them or download them as you want to. Thought for this morning is about a pigeon named Winky. During World War II, a damaged plane crashed into the sea. The crew had no way to radio for help, but they had a vital piece of equipment, a pigeon named Winky. Winky flew all the way home to the base, all 129 miles, alerting rescuers and saving the entire crew. She was awarded a special medal for heroism. However far away they are, birds can find their way home again and again and again and again. But not always God's children. God's children aren't always homesick for Him. But God is our true home. Away from Him, we are lost. How far away do you feel today? Perhaps you do feel far away from God today. If that's you, then be like Winky. The minute you realise that you've gone off course, head home. And the verse in this thought for the day is from Isaiah chapter 44, verse 22. "O return to me, for I have paid the price to set you free." There are lots of different things in life that can take us off course, that can distract us, can lead us away from God. You know, there are varying degrees in that sense. We're not always either King David writing a psalm or the prodigal son sitting in the pig pen. There are varying degrees. You can be going to church every single week, singing the songs, praying the prayers, and yet you can feel far away from God. You can be far away from God. Equally, there are people who haven't been to church for years and years and years, but who are close to God. So it's right that we take a moment in the day to examine our hearts and to ask ourselves that honest question: how close do we feel to God, or do we perhaps feel far away from God? And having asked that question, then we need to understand what to do. And the advice in the reading that we've read this morning is great, that as soon as we realise, actually, I feel further away from God than I would like to be. You can sit there and process that, you can lament it, or you can do something about it, and you can come home to God and simply pray, Lord, I want to be near to you again. I want to be close to you again. I want to walk more closely with you, to love you more dearly, to see you more clearly, to follow you more nearly day by day, to have that intimacy in relationship. Would you come, Lord, and meet me again in a fresh way today? And that's my prayer for you. If that's you this morning, if you're feeling far away from God, then I encourage you to reach out to God this morning in prayer. And if you're feeling close to God, then that's great. But remember that life can take unexpected twists and turns, and it would be easy to find ourselves away from God if we don't regularly come into His presence and spend time developing our relationship with God in the same way that we would with a family member or a friend. So as you go about today, may you know the closeness of God with you And if you feel a sense of God's absence, may you come before him, and may you reach out and move towards home, your home in him. And I look forward to speaking to you again tomorrow. But in the meantime, God bless you and stay safe.